Let's explore the issue of lead poisoning in Philadelphia, why you should care, and what you can do about it.
Environmental change impacts human change as a natural part of our biology. How do we find a healthy relationship between the natural and built environment in the areas where we live?
Overbrook Environmental Education Center took a dangerous EPA brownfield site with tons of trash and a liquor store and turned it into a positive educational center that spreads community wellness through art, sustainability, and health initiatives. When approaching and spreading awareness about issues in the community, Overbrook has a 3-step process. What are the issues? Why should I care? And what can you do about it? Overbrook uses this approach and its diverse set of programs which focus on specific issues like food access, stormwater infrastructure, and the issue of lead poisoning in West Philadelphia. Let's take a look at how Overbrook tackles the issue of lead in West Philadelphia. First, why is lead bad for communities?
Lead's a neurotoxin. It adversely affects children mostly 0 to 6 years old, and the most common response you see is impaired cognitive ability that leads to things like lower IQ.
Why is there so much lead in Philadelphia?
Philadelphia is a very old city. When the bulk of the housing stock was built, lead paint was common.
Due to lobbying by industries, lead was in paint and gasoline until it was banned in 1978. Philadelphia has more houses built pre-1978 than the national average. In terms of water, Philly still has over 65,000 lead service lines. Lead exposure is commonly from paint, water, soil, and dust. As you can see from this zip code map measuring child lead exposure, there is more lead in certain communities. Why? To learn more about why communities like Overbrook might have more lead, I talked with the 192nd District Representative Morgan Cephas about the community she represents and the issues that it struggles to resolve.
Overbrook is one of those communities I was born and raised in. We have a lot of historical elements, but some of those great things that we have, those foundations, cause challenges when it comes to the issue of lead. Again, when you're coming from a community that has a slight uptick in crime, that doesn't see any new development, any new investment, that has a lot of residents that are living paycheck to paycheck, it's difficult to address those issues, which leads to one of the issues and concerns as to why we have the lead issues that are impacting our young people with their health.
This is the type of home that you want to do testing on. It has paint chipping that's going into the soil, which can potentially have lead in it. And in our case, if we don't do anything about these environmental issues, we're just transferring something that we can manage today to another generation who will have to manage it later.
This is why Overbrook Environmental Education Center is active in the fight for environmental justice, which looks to ensure that despite poverty, race, or old housing, all citizens deserve and have a right to a healthy environment to live in. Did you know that there are 4 simple steps that you can do to avoid lead exposure in your house? Step 1. Clean your house. Lead is often found in dust that you can trace in your house, and cleaning your house by wet dusting and wet mopping can reduce the amount of lead that you breathe in. Be sure to clean windowsills carefully as they are a high-risk place for lead dust exposure. Step 2. Leave your water on for 3 to 5 minutes in the morning and night to get the lead buildup out of your pipes. Step 3. Test to see if there is lead in your paint with these lead check swabs. Break the 2 vials inside the swab, shake for 10 seconds, then squeeze until a yellow fluid is visible. Rub the swab on the paint. If the paint and swab turn clearly red, it means there's lead. But if the paint and swab turned yellow, there is no indication of lead. Step 4. Test your service line. To test your service line, use a magnet and a screwdriver. If it sticks, it's steel. If it doesn't stick, you might have a lead or copper service line. Scrape the service line with a screwdriver. If it is bronze color like a penny, it's a copper service line. If it is shiny and silver, you might have a lead service line. Remember, the active ways to avoid lead are clean your house carefully, Leave your water on for 3 to 5 minutes in the morning and night. Test your paint with a lead check swab, and test your service line with a magnet and a screwdriver. If you find that there might be lead in your house, the lead program at Overbrook helps teach the proper ways and different resources available for renovating your house. So how does Overbrook inspire the community to come together? Project-based activism.
One of the main things about the Overbrook Center is we tend to be able to bring people together, community together, based on what their individual interests are.
We bring people together where they are so that they can enjoy the healthy and vibrant potential that's within it. And our objective is to create the opportunity for it, to create the opportunity for this learning, to create the opportunity for this experience so that you can feel as though wherever you are, you can make a contribution. That wherever you are, you can be part of that community. And wherever you are, you will make a difference. We help to do that. We have an expression here at the Overbrook Center that says, on your way to wonderful, find a place called all right. And that place called all right begins here at the Overbrook Center.
Stay tuned for future events on the Overbrook website.